Well, you know, thank you for doing what you do. I wish that your dad did what you did. And, you know, by now I would be rich because I would have known what to do with my money. And so, but listening to you talking about this other, well, I'm also a trust investor. Um, but listening to you talk about, you know, putting together, we could put together a group, do some investments or do some things like that. That makes a lot of sense. And one of the reasons is because, when you look at money that's in 401ks and in the bank, you're not making maybe 2 or 3%. And, I'm also passing information on to my young ones that no, you need to learn this to know what to do with your money so you can build your future for your family as well. Had this information been passed when I was your age, I'd be rich, but it wasn't. And so just getting into it now and, with this pandemic going on and everything that, I'm just working part-time because, I work for an airline. They've reduced, everything, but that's fine because the other thing too is that my airline corporate headquarters is in Atlanta. And I said, I am going to come see you.
Okay.
And so, it's just, and, congratulations on the baby that's coming.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, got a couple baby mothers. I'm a single parent. My youngest is 7. And so I'm homeschooling and working. And so, people will call me and they'll be like, what? I said, sorry, I'm on the real estate class. I can't talk now. But one of the things that's a little different now is like, trying to pass this information on to, the younger group, they don't really want to hear about it. No. This needs to be your hustle. This needs to be your hustle. Right. And so, but yeah, thanks for doing it. And, I definitely look forward to meeting you. And, our headquarters is there, and there's nothing for me to fly down there because where I'm from, Chicago, that's an hour and 15 minutes flight.
Yeah. So I want to say to King Evan, well, first and foremost, just congrats to you for taking action now. And Prop Nice just said it. A lot of times, if we get a little started later in the game, and mind you, it's just things that I wish I learned even earlier that I'm still learning now, right? It's just part of life. It's learning lessons, it's failing forward, all that. But it's much better to get started, period, than never get started at all.
Yeah.
Even if it's later in the game. And your heirs, your children, they'll catch on. I have a couple of daughters' mothers. I got a 21-year-old daughter who's about to be graduating college this year. I got a 12-year-old daughter who's going into 8th grade after this year. And I got a new one on the way. So I got some levels to this of learning. And my 21-year-old, she gets as much knowledge and game that I can give her at this age. And I've been giving her for the last 10 years or so. And my 12-year-old, we do financial literacy flashcards, and she's learning. And our baby daughter to be, baby Morrison, she's gonna get all the game, and so but again, kudos to you, just for tapping in, understanding the importance of this. And that is what we're saying: be the CEO of your last name. If no one thought about what your last name is going to look like in the year 2080, we're already in 2020, going on 2021. What about 2080? How's it going to look, and what are we going to be prepared for? Mm-hmm. I believe that what I'm learning, I'm still learning too. What I'm learning and what we're giving back, what we're teaching, if we do pass this to our spouses, our families, our mom, my mom be learning still. My mom just built a house in North Carolina. We got some acres of land from family that we inherited. We talk about subdividing it, doing maybe like a little trailer home community. Like, these are the conversations my mom is able to have with me, but this is my mom that had me at 17 years old. That was on wicked welfare with me, and that was in section apartments with me. But we can have a different conversation now because of all of us leveling up. And so, again, kudos to you for leading for your last name.